women do not date out of their race enough, and God, please release my sisters from the shackle of only dating black men. I feel like it's time for us to explore our options. It's way more of life to see, way more experiences to have.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as per the title guys, you can see in today's video, we're going to be talking about how hypocritical the black community can be when it pertains to the difference between self-hating black male going out here and getting the non-selected group of women, but then when a black woman come out here and say that her preference in men is actually non-black male, literally the entire black community want to come for her, which is something that I personally will never understand, because you guys know the lowest hanging fruit of society can come out here and say how they despise this black woman. They will come out here and encourage other male like themselves to go out here and get these non-selected group of women. But if a black woman even say that she likes a non-black male, we know that all hell tend to break loose, right? So I was just scrolling on TikTok, minding my business. So this male that you guys are viewing here, and I'm not sure if he's biracial or not, but he are basically, doing all of these street interview that these people continue to do. And he asked this beautiful goddess here what her preference in men was. And the reason why I say I'm not sure if this male is biracial, obviously he's not black, but this male was visibly upset when this black woman say that the reason why she prefer non-black men is because they have treated her better than black male. And I mean, so much black woman that have dated black male and then went on to date other group of male. I can assure you guys, the majority of these women, they're gonna tell you guys the same thing, which is something that I will never understand. We already know black male, they're not nice. We already know they don't like black women. These men has made it abundantly clear how they feel about black women. So when a black woman come out here and verbalize the reason why she choose non-black male over black male, why do people be getting confused? Nonetheless, guys, check out this clip and then we will come back with more.
What's your type?
I like white boys. White men.
What's your opinion? What's the difference between dating a white guy and a black guy in your opinion?
From my personal experience, I feel white men know how to treat a lady.
So you're basically saying black men don't know how to treat a woman?
That's not what I said. I'm saying from my personal experience, the white men have treated me better.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, if you guys notice, this male was visibly upset because this woman say her preference within men is non-black men. And you notice how these people are always trying to flip whatever it is that us as black women say, because you guys notice how he was so quick to say, oh, so you're telling me that black male, blah, blah. And I love the fact that she shut him down very swiftly. And she said, I did not say that. She said her personal experience has been that non-black male tend to treat her better. And again, the majority of black women that decided that they were going to go out here and explore their dating option. And I can assure you guys, 9 out of 10 of these black women that go out here and explore their dating option, they're going to have the same thing to say that this lady here said. And you guys know, whenever I do come across something like this, I always have to hop into the comment section to see what people are talking about. So as you guys can see, this very first commentator said, see how she states her preference without bashing any others. And you guys already know the reason why she say that, because for whatever reason, black male, they can't go out here and they can't get with their Becky Maria Ling Ling and just leave us black woman out of it, right? You guys know that story that is currently viral with the preference Hannah, where she basically claimed that at 6 a.m. in the morning, she was just out here cleaning her GUN. And unfortunately for the self-hating black male that was continuously out here, literally every opportunity that that male got, he will let the entire universe know how he felt about black women. And we already know these male like be coming out here saying that these women, they bring peace to them. And unfortunately for Telbo, his preference, Hannah, gave him internal peace. The reason why I brought that story up is because we already know it is a story that is currently viral. And the reason why this first commentator says, see how she state her preference without bashing anyone, because we already know the low-hanging fruits of society, this is precisely what they do. They can't go out here and be with their Becky Marie and Ling Ling and just leave Black woman out of it. Because at the end of the day, like I have been telling you guys for the longest, the one thing that these Black male and these non-selected group of women have in common is their hatred for you. These two group of people, for whatever reason, whenever they do decide that they want to get together, we know that it's not because of true love. We know that one thing that will always bring them together is for the shared hatred that they have for you as a Black woman. And we will have their own offspring coming out here telling us that, because how many times have we not seen these confused biracial kids out here talking about how their self-hating Black father, as well as their non-selected group of mom, they will come out here continuously and let us know that these people, they didn't really come together because they had genuine feeling for themselves. For the most part, these non-selected group of women, they have a kink that they want to go out here and fulfill. And we already know Black male, because they're always working diligently trying to get rid of what they claim to be a curse, which is their Black features. This is why they will go out here and impregnate these non-selected group of women. We already know these male are continuously coming out here toasting to more biracial kids. Notice these male will be continuously coming out here talking about how these women are superior, toasting to more biracial kids, but these women, for the most part, they will always put them through the ringer. And we know for certain that they're always going to go out here and abandon their biracial kids. At the end of the day, anything that these male have to say, y'all should make it go through one of your ears and just come through the next, because they're literally a walking contradiction. But nonetheless, as you guys can see, this other person here responded by saying, well said. Everyone is entitled to a respectful opinion. Again, the only reason why they're stating this is because Black male, they can't go out here and get with these non-selected group of women without feeling the need for them to come out here and bash Black woman, right? So this third person say, LOL, she just bashed Black men by saying Black male don't know how to treat a lady. How did she say that? She say her personal experience has been that these non-Black male has treated her better. When did she say Black male can't really treat a woman good? And even if she did say that, would she be lying? Because at the end of the day, we know that's exactly what this male does. Naturally, we already know where there's a Black woman out here going and doing what's best for her life, we're always going to have the lowest hanging fruit of society having something negative to say about it, right? So this dust bucket, as you guys can see, he say like, we don't know why. And this other dust bucket, naturally, he's coming out here, they're laughing at the fact, right? Which I think is quite interesting, because these men, even though they don't have anything to offer any group of women, but for whatever reason, when there's a Black woman that come out here and decide that she's going to go and explore her dating option, these men always have so much to say about it, because they're always coming out here saying that the only reason Black women go and we explore our option and we go and date these better group of men, it is because of the financial benefit that comes with that. Considering this is indeed a patriarchy society, if that was indeed the case, then what would be the problem? Because at the end of the day, y'all are literally at the bottom toll for every single thing in this society. So why would Black women not go out here and go to the group of male that are literally providing them with all of their basic necessity? So as you guys can see, this lady, I'm going to assume that's a lady, she responded by saying, there's no why. White men are attractive, they're level-headed, great sex, and will adore you. Absolutely. I can attest to this last comment here, but like I said, Black male has been living through this fake myth that has been put out here about them and their fake BBC. If you ask Becky, Marie, and Ling Ling to tell it, they will say it's a myth and they were lied to. But nonetheless, we already know whenever there's a black woman coming out here and saying that her preference in men aren't the least producing males of society, we already know that we're going to have this dust bucket out here being upset at the fact that even though they continuously come out here and say that all group of women are obsessed with them, whenever a black woman come out here and state otherwise, we already know they have a problem with that, right? And the other thing that we're always going to have is the low self-esteem black woman out here basically doing what they tend to do best, which is praising black male when these male will never do the same in return. So as you guys can see, we have a pic Misha here. She said, I don't care what happened in my past relationship with a black man, I'm sticking with my black kings. And this is precisely what I keep talking about. Because of these type of low self-esteem black woman, this is precisely why black male has the ego that they do. Because in my opinion, there's no way on planet Earth why black women continuously come out here and call black male king. Black women are partially responsible for black male having the huge ego that they do. Because just like the lady is gonna say at the end of this video, black woman, you're partially responsible for this. Because why do black women continuously come out here calling black male kings when we already know that the majority of black male, they're sleeping in their mom basement? And precisely because of this reason, this is exactly why I continue to tell y'all, the majority of black male, they don't feel like they have to go out here and live up to the mantle of manhood, because at the end of the day, they know that literally all they have to do, be black, be male, and that suffices for the majority of black women, right? Literally, the bar is so low when it pertains to black male. And as you guys can see, someone responded to her by her saying that doesn't matter what black male puts her through, she's gonna stick behind her king. And this person responded by saying, are they sticking with us though? No, I don't know why black women keep on being mammies to these male. And I also want to know why black women, why do you guys continue to how these male out here on all of these different social media platforms yelling on top of their dirty long how they despises you, how they despises the ground that you walk on, but yet you will have black women out here confessing their undying love for them. So as you guys can see, this other black woman say, why was everyone bashing her on Instagram? And the reason I think is because there's more and more black women coming out here going and choosing better men. And what's going to happen is that black male, even though they continuously come out here and shout how they despise us, these males slowly but surely, they know that more and more black women are opening up to other group of male. And to be quite frank, they're scared. And for these women that continuously come out here talking, doesn't matter what black male put me through, I'm going to stick beside my king. We already know these are women that they settled. The majority of them are single baby mama to black male. Most of them, they're out here. They don't even have this dust bucket on child support. So because they're living in misery, they also want other black women to join them. You guys can see this other commentator saying not him yelling, and that's precisely why I asked if he's biracial, because obviously he's not black, but he seemed very much triggered when she stated her preference within men. So this other commentator say, I go where I'm appreciated. Absolutely. This other one say, me too, sis. The other one say facts. And as you guys can see, more and more black women are coming out here and talking about how they too had this same experience when they go from the lowest hanging fruit of society and go out here and explore their option. And this is precisely why I'm going to continue to come out here and encourage more and more black women to go out here, explore your option. Because as someone who's not only coming on here and talking this talk, trust and believe me when I say I'm also walking the walk. I'm going to only encourage you as a black woman to go out here, explore your option. There's so much better men out here. And again, these men literally provides us with every single thing that we need to get to our day-to-day life. So why not just go and date and marry them? But nonetheless, guys, this is all that I have to say on this whole predicament. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about this beautiful goddess coming out here and saying that she prefer non-black male because they have treated her better than the lowest hanging fruit of society. Also, what do you guys think about the comment section, per usual, being upset at black woman as choosing what's best for her? Nonetheless, guys, what are your thoughts and opinion, or please get in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.
Black women, it's time to hold ourselves accountable because we are reaping what we sowed. We have lied and gassed black men up for centuries, letting them think that they are kings with no kingdoms, letting them think that they are the emperor when they are naked. And now we are dealing with the consequences of those actions. Instead of being honest with black men and requiring them to do better for not only themselves, but the community that they helped create, we have allowed them to tear it apart and then put it back together quietly behind their backs and then still let them get the credit for it.